Hello everyone, so my favorite band, Linkin Park, is finally back with a full-length album and I couldn't be happier. Now a lot of people are kind of disappointed with the album, saying that they're not honoring Chester's legacy and they just can't see another singer singing in the place of Chester Bennington, and a lot of people are kind of pissed because they chose a female vocalist. Now, I have no problem with female vocalists unless they suck. But Emily, oh my god, she knows how to do her stuff, and I'm quite impressed with the high notes and those power singing that she does throughout the album. So, yeah, Chester cannot be replaced, but Emily is a good addition for Linkin Park, and I think Mike Shinoda and Emily really complements one another throughout the entirety of the album. So, the Emptiness Machine is like the first track that we got from the album, and I think it's a pretty damn good song. It's a good way to introduce the new members of the band, and the video of that song was extremely well. The effects and all that really does show the creativity of Joe Han. I think he's the guy who directed the video, and I love how they showed Emily. She was singing very high for that, for her parts in the song. So I think this is a good way to like introduce the new members of the band. So moving on, actually there aren't really that many tracks that I hate of this album. I didn't like the 4-0 intro. I don't know what they were doing, but I guess it's gonna be like a concert opener track or something like that. So, and the other track that I didn't really like was Over Each Other. Now, it's a good song. I'm not saying that it's a bad song, but it just doesn't have that Linkin Park feel to it. I mean, if there was like another artist or something who was singing this song, then it would have been okay. But for me, it doesn't really stand out as a Linkin Park song. But then again, the vocals are awesome. I love the vocals, and the track was kind of good. So moving on, Stained, yeah, now that's my jam. I love this song and I love the melodies and how they structured this song, and the chorus really kicks ass, and we get Mike Shinoda rapping. Actually, we get a lot of Mike Shinoda raps in this album, so which kind of has me sold, This is what I listen in a Linkin Park record for. And I think they really did a good job with Good Things Go. It's a very emotional song. It's slow, but it's catchy, and it kind of makes you tear up. So I think I would give that song a 10 out of 10 because it's just that good. And Overflow, it does its job, and it has those Mike Shinoda one-liners or whatever they call it, and it really impressed with that song. I would give it like a 7 out of 10. But the song that I didn't quite get into has to be the song Casualty. I know they were trying to bring that heaviness in the song, but for me, Casualty just doesn't sound like a well-structured song. Maybe it's just me, maybe other people are liking it, but for me, it was like, yeah, I won't probably be listening to this song on repeat. Now, Two-Face is a song that takes me back. It feels like I'm listening to One Step Closer, but in 2024. I mean, she even has that Stop Yelling at Me, which is like a reference to Shut Up, And we have those Brad riffs and those turntables and all that. And also Mike is rapping on it. So this song just blew my mind. And it kind of took me back to when I was first listening to Linkin Park, and I found the One Step Closer track. So this is an amazing track. I loved what they did, and wow. Part the bridge, it has a pretty interesting intro, I'll give it that. And the way that the instrumentals just flow into the entire song really makes it smoothing. There is something special about this instrumental, and I can't really pinpoint it, but when I play this song, I have to listen to the entire track because for me, the intro and the vibe of the track really just sets me in the mood. And then let's talk about the second single, which was Heavy is the Crown. Heavy is the Crown kind of feels like faint for some reason. I don't know why. It's a well structured song. It has the vibes, the guitar, and we have this string parts in the background, very distorted, and it just has this faint flow to it. And I love this track back and forth. I love Emily's high pitched chorus, a very strong chorus indeed. So we can see how Emily is kind of fitting into the band. She's not just some random female singer. She's a very good female singer, and I think she's doing her part very well. Then IGYEIH. Now this is a very hard rock song, and I didn't really expect them to go this hard, but damn, Linkin Park is just full of surprises. I mean, people thought that they were gonna make pop songs again, but we were wrong. They had us surprised again with their sounds. So yeah, this is a banger track. I've listened to it for a couple of times and I just can't get it out of my head. So anyways, this was kind of my review of From Zero. Now From Zero feels like it goes up to the place where Meteora and Hybrid Theory is, and they also brought new stuff to it, and I see a lot of negativity, but for me, it's a perfect Linkin Park album. It's another Linkin Park album that I'll be listening to throughout the years. And I love the production, and I love how they restructured their band and all that. Now, for me as a record, I would personally give this a 9 out of 10 because, well, I'm a Linkin Park fan, we have Linkin Park songs, and so I'm sorry. The only track that I don't really like is Over Each Other, but yeah, that's just one track off of the album. I love the others. So what can I say? You know, Mike Shinoda and Linkin Park, Brad, they did their stuff.